This topic, we're going to talk about financial model. So financial model, we're going to talk about particularly the interest formula. So when you're looking at the interest formula, we went over simple interest formula, right? Where it's the interest I is equals to principal times rate times time. You also have compound interest formula. Compound interest formula is A equals to principal. So this A is total amounts, not just interest, will be principal plus interest is the total amount. Total amount is equals to principal time 1 plus R over N. Your R is the rate, N is compounding period per year. To the NT exponents, again, T is the time. You also have compounding continuous formula, and that's that. Right? A is amounts, P is principal, R rate, T times. Of course, we know E is the Euler's values, right? So we should be able to use this to find out some of the interest formulas. Depends on what kind of interest formulas they're using, you're going to end up using one of this. So if we look at the first one, it said the credit union pays interest of 2% per annual compound quarterly on a certain saving plan. If $1,000 is deposited in a plan and the interest is left to accumulated, how much is the account after 1 year? So because they mentioned compound quarterly, this is going to be used compound interest formula. So if it's a compound interest formula, then we need to know. So again, I'm going to write the formula down. We wanted to find out your principal, and look like that's going to be $1,000. And you wanted to find the rate, 2%. So it'll be 0.02. And then your N, compounding period. Compound quarterly means 4 times a year, right? Will be 4. Time is going to be after 1 year, so will be 1. And when we replace all that value into the formula, four times 1, right? That's what we have. So we start from inside out. 0.02 divided by 4 is 0.005. And when you add 1, you get 1.005. 4 times 1 is 4. So when you do 1.005 to the 4th exponent, whatever that value is, multiply by 1,000, you end up getting $1,020.15. So this is going to be total amounts, which means principal plus interest. So since we put $1,000 as the principal, your interest itself is just $20.15 after 1 year. But they were asking you to find the total amount, so that's your solutions. Let's try another one. Example 2 is asking, let's see. This is going to be CD, right? You have 3 different banks with CD rate. You have American Express, with 2.15% annual interest compound monthly. First International Bank offered 2.2% compound quarter. And Discover offered 2.12 compound daily. And they wanted to know which one is the better deal. So let me write this down. One with American Express. American Express, let's see. You're going to get 1 plus before I write down 1 for American Express, I also wanted to show you that effective rate of interest, right? So that, because that's the formula we're going to use it here. So that is equals to 1 plus rate over n to the n exponent minus 1. What do we call this? Effective rate of interest. So this will show you without the principal what will be the better rate you're going to get. So you're going to end up getting 1 plus point, let's use the different color. So it'll be 0.0215 and compound monthly will be 12 minus 1. This gives you 1.02171 minus 1, which is going to be 0.02171. So that gives you about 2.171%. And then if we wanted to get First Bank, First Internet Bank is going to be 1 plus 0.022, because that's what it is for First Internet Bank, right? And compound quarterly. When we replace that, you will get 1.02218 minus 1 is 0.02218. That is about 2.218%. So between these two, First Internet Bank is the better. Let's see, what about if you do one for Discover? Discover, you will have 1 plus. Discover rate is 2.12% and compound daily, right? So it'll be 0.0212, divide that by daily 365 days, minus 1. This gets you this part. When you plug into the calculator, you get 1.02143 minus 1, get you 0.02143. Changing 2%, it will be 2.143%. So comparing all three, it looks like this is the best. Right? Because you will get that return, 2.218% return. So let's look at example 3. Example 3 is asking what rate of interest compound daily is needed in order to double an investment in 5 years. So this time they're asking for rate. So your question is trying to look for the rate. What else is given? It's a compound annually. So you're going to use compound period formula. Right, that's the formula. And what information is given? It's a you wanted to make investment double. So let's say if I say P is equals to 1, then total amount is going to be 2, right? Double. So if P is 1, then total amount is going to be 2. And then 5 year, so that's going to be T equals to 5. One more, it's a compound annually. Compound annually is going to be N equals to 1. So then when we replace it into the formula, we have if principal is 1, total amount will be 2, and rate is what we're looking for. N is 1. And let's see if we can solve for x, right? So first thing I'm going to do is simplifying. X over 1 is just same as x. 1 times 5 will be 5, right? Just simplify what I have. And then, let's see. How do we get rid of... and I can even get rid of this multiplication of 1, right? But because any number times 1 is going to be 1. So that is equals to 1 plus x to the 5th exponent, right? And we can get rid of 5th exponent by 5th root. So we do 5th roots both sides to get rid of 5th power. So you have 5th roots of 2 equals to 1 plus x. And when you subtract both sides by 1, your x value should be 5th roots of 2 minus 1. That is about 0.148698. And when you change that to the percent, it will be 14.87%. So that's going to be rate that you're going to need to make your amount double in 5 years. Let's try one more that's related to interest formulas, right? So this problem right here, it say how long will it take? So this time you're looking for T. For an investment to double, again double the value for the 5% compound continuously. So when it's a compound continuously, you have special formula. Your compound continuously formula is amount is equals to principal time e to the rt exponents is the formula for the compound continuous. And you have 5%, so rate is going to be 0.05. Again, trying to make the value double. So if we use p equals to 1, then total amount is going to be 2, right? And how long is what they're asking, so your t is going to be unknown. Let's see if we can place it. So A is 2, P is 1, time E2, R, rate is X, T is, T is the X and rate is 0.05. Or you can put 0.05x instead, right? So if we simplify this, this is going to be just e to the 0.05x exponent. Because unknown is in the exponents, we can use the method of solving exponential because we cannot make base same. I need to multiply both sides by natural logarithm. Why? So we can use the property to bring down the exponents. So I will have ln 2 equals to 0.05x times ln e. We know ln e is equals to 1, so basically you have only ln 2 equals to 0.05 times x. In order to solve for x, you're dividing both sides by 0.05. So then you will get your x is equals to natural logarithm of 2 over 0.05. And this is going to be somewhere close to 13. I'm rounding, so 13.86. And because it asks you how long this is going to take, so you could say about 14 years, right? So if you have a 5% compound continuously, to make your principal double, you will need 14 years to do that.